There is a power within you waiting to be awakened, a silent force that governs every experience, every success, and every limitation in your life. Your mind is not a passive observer. It is the creative center of reality itself. Everything you see, feel, and live through begins first as a thought, a feeling, a mental image impressed upon the unseen field of imagination. When you understand this truth, you realize that you have never been a victim of circumstances. You have always been their creator. Your imagination is the workshop of God, and your thoughts are the blueprints of creation. Every event you encounter is an echo of what you once assumed to be true. To activate this power is to become aware of your inner world, to see yourself as the author of your life, not the character tossed around by fate. Whatever you believe, whatever you assume, must eventually harden into fact. So do not waste your energy battling conditions. Instead, master your own mind. Assume the state you desire to express, and persist until it becomes natural. For imagination, when felt as real, creates the reality it represents. To imagine is to create. The invisible world within you is far more powerful than the visible world around you. Every invention, every discovery, every empire began first as a dream, an idea, a picture held in the mind of one who dared to believe it real. The mind is not bound by physical laws, it shapes them. The creative process always begins in imagination. To think feelingly from the state of the wish fulfilled is to call it into existence. You must learn to imagine deliberately, not as a daydreamer, but as a creator. When you close your eyes and see the world as you wish it to be, and feel the reality of that wish, you are sowing the seed of your future. What you accept as true about yourself and others will express itself as fact in your world. Imagination is not pretending, it is creation. You are not playing make-believe. You are entering a state that already exists in the infinite field of potential. By assuming it, you claim it. The world responds not to what you want, but to who you are in consciousness. Feel it real, and life must obey. To change your world, you must first withdraw attention from the world of effects. The outer world is nothing but a shadow cast by your inner state. You cannot serve two masters. You cannot observe one reality while trying to create another. If you are constantly checking whether your desire has appeared, you are reaffirming that it has not. Withdraw attention from appearances and give your loyalty to the unseen reality you wish to experience. Do not let facts enslave you. Facts are only the echoes of former beliefs. The moment you detach from appearances and rest your mind on your assumption, you begin the process of transformation. When you withdraw attention from what you do not wish to perpetuate, it begins to die. Energy flows where attention goes. Turn your focus inward. Contemplate the end you desire and dwell in its feeling. The world outside may contradict you, but persist in your inner conviction. In time, the outer must reshape itself to reflect the inner vision. Creation is finished. Every state already exists. You do not need to create your desire. You only need to assume it as true. Feel the reality of your wish fulfilled and live from that state, not toward it. The feeling of the wish fulfilled is the bridge between imagination and reality. When you feel yourself to be what you desire, you awaken that version of yourself. You give life to it. The world outside must then conform to the state you occupy within. Do not wonder how. It is not your concern. The how belongs to the unseen power that moves through all things. Your only task is to assume the feeling and remain faithful to it. Feeling is the secret. Emotion is the language of creation. You cannot merely think your way to a new life. You must feel it as real now. The moment you feel it natural, the work is done. Rest in that knowing, and let the unseen arrange the path before you. Persistence is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. It is the test of faith. When the world contradicts your assumption, most people give up, but that is the very moment you must persist. Every desire you hold is a test of endurance. Can you remain loyal to your unseen reality despite the evidence of the senses? Persistence does not mean effort, it means faithfulness. It is the quiet confidence that refuses to doubt. The seed planted in imagination takes time to grow. The delay is not denial, it is gestation. Your job is to nourish the seed through unwavering assumption until it flowers into fact. The moment you persist in feeling the wish fulfilled, The unseen laws of creation begin their work. The world might not change instantly, but your consciousness does, and when consciousness changes, everything else follows. So persist until it feels natural. Persist until the unseen becomes visible. For to persist in faith is to command the invisible to become form. There is no power outside of you. The force that moves the stars, that gives life to every form, lives and breathes within your own imagination. You have searched the world for signs, for guidance, for someone or something to rescue you. Yet the truth has always been closer than your own heartbeat. You are the operant power. To be the operant power means that nothing happens in your life without your consent, whether given consciously or unconsciously. Every condition you experience is the direct result of what you have assumed, accepted, and felt to be true. The creative process is not something that acts upon you. It acts through you. The world is not imposing itself upon you. It is responding to you. Life mirrors your state of being. The outer is the echo of the inner. When you awaken to this understanding, you stop pleading with life to change and begin to command it through your awareness. You become the cause instead of the effect. You are not small. You are not powerless. The infinite is expressing itself as you. Every heartbeat, every breath, every inspired thought is the evidence of that divine power within. So assume the feeling of your fulfilled desire and rest in the knowing that it is done. Speak from authority, not need. Act from conviction, not doubt. For when you believe yourself to be the operant power, the world cannot help but reflect your command. There is no outer God, no distant force determining your fate. The creative power you call upon is the life that you are. You are the dreamer and the dream, the cause and the effect, the beginning and the end. Awaken to this truth, and you will know you are the source of all creation.